Good morning, everyone. The purpose of this presentation is to inform and educate you on Parkinson's disease. What is Parkinson's disease? Parkinson's disease is a neurodegenerative brain disorder that slowly occurs in a person. And when I say slowly, literally, it can take years to develop in an individual, and this same individual can live with this for years. The common explanation for this disease is that the individual's brain stops producing a neurotransmitter called dopamine. Dopamine, or this transmitter, regulates and controls emotion and movement. Characteristics of Parkinson's disease include slow movement, stiffness of the arms, legs, and trunk, cramped handwriting, a shuffled walk, freezing. And then this one's odd because it is the act of being stuck while walking. Loss of facial expression due to rigid facial muscles. Depression, anxiety, constipation, yes. An increase in dandruff and oily skin. Now, these are characteristics that's defined in different journals and things of this nature, but something that's not in there is frustration. If an individual has Parkinson, there's so much that we take for granted. You want a drink. You get up from your chair in the living room and you walk to the kitchen and get a drink. What? Point A to point B, 2 minutes, 3 minutes max, something like that. An individual with Parkinson, it might take 5 to 10 minutes to do that same trip. That is very frustrating for that individual. To write your name on a piece of paper. What is that? My handwriting is so bad anyway, whenever I scribble something, it's real fast. But you can probably read my name on there. A person with Parkinson, at some point, usually has to practice writing their name. That is because their hand does not allow that flexibility to move, to do the hand strokes to do this. These are things that I think that are very important to this person with Parkinson. Frustration is a very, very big characteristics of this disease. If you or someone you know has Parkinson, this is not an uncommon fact anymore. There are 50 to 60,000 cases diagnosed each year. Currently, there are 4 to 6 million people living with this disease right now. And that will be coming from the National Parkinson's Foundation article, Living with Parkinson's. The Center for Disease Control states that due to complications from Parkinson, it is rated as the 14th leading cause of death in the United States. Currently, there is no cure for Parkinson, but there are treatment options available. A big one is medication, in which different types of drugs mimic dopamine, in which that allows a person more movement, more flexibility in their muscles. Exercise. This is a vital component to help stop the progression of Parkinson. It helps maintain balance, it contributes to daily life activities, and the mobility of the person. Telemedical care is a new option right now. It's where specialists connect with Parkinson patients via the internet. The National Parkinson's Foundation is working with the University of Rochester to demonstrate that telemedicine can deliver care to people with Parkinson's. Supported by a $1.7 million research award from the Patient-Centered Outcomes Research Institute, this study will compare telemedicine to the care received in their own communities, with the goal being to prove that people with Parkinson can get expert care via a virtual house call, making it easier for people of the world to receive quality Parkinson care. These are a few options that are out there right now. You can research a lot more at the Parkinson's National website, www.parkinson.org. In closing, I'd like to ask you a question. What have you learned about Parkinson's? You know that Parkinson's is a brain disorder. You know the characteristics can be harsh. You know that there is no cure for Parkinson. You know that based upon statistics, there is a good chance of death following Parkinson's. Treatment is on the high end of research, but it is improving. After being educated in a very small degree today, I'd like to leave you with one thought. I hope you have an informed attitude about Parkinson's now. One last characteristics. As you get older, as we all get older, there's a chance of Parkinson to develop. Usually it's over the age of 50 when this starts occurring. I hope today that you are leaving this presentation being a little bit informed, because being informed right now is your strongest advocate against Parkinson's. Thank you.